I've got my new shackle here, and I've already pressed that bushing in. I used a ball joint press and pressed the bushing in after I drove the other one out. I have the top bushing, which is a little different. It's wider on the outside. So we're going to line this up. Should be able to do this hopefully pretty easily. Just got a socket that's about the right size. Switch to the other side, try to get out of the way. I just want to try to get this started straight. Get a bigger hammer. Sometimes it is true, all you need is a bigger hammer. Alright, see, you're looking at it from basically the inside towards the outside. I'm going to take a punch, and I'm going to see if I can get this in here in a couple spots and just do exactly what they did on the other side, which is just kind of bend it out in a couple places. I really don't know why, it's not going to go anywhere, but that's what they did, so I'll do the same. I hope. Try to get it in there. Better spot here. I don't know what the purpose of this really is, but it really can't go anywhere. It's impossible for it to go anywhere. This spot here. But it looks like exactly what they did on the other side. It's the same. I don't know how I'm going to get this third spot here, but we'll try it. We'll give it a shot. Just want to smash my hand. That's it. Just swedge it a couple places. It's ready to go. So there's the passenger side. New shackles in place. Notice the cutout is at the top here. Goes this way. So what I do is I attach the top and let it first, and then I have this side of the truck jacked up. And it gives me some clearance between the spring and the frame. When you take them apart, the spring's right up against this. And then I had to stand on this. I actually got up and stood right on here. And that gave me enough weight to push this down to line the bottom bolt up and get pushed through. Both of these bolts are coated with anti-seize. I haven't tightened them yet, but they're both through. And I'll do the same thing on the other side. Trying to stay out of my own light, so I'm not doing too good of a job at right now. Blocking everything. Now I get on this side. I have to get back on that side though to do this. Alright. I want to set this in place. Obviously this open space up. This. You put it back, it's going to hit the frame back here, so you have to kind of go forward with it. Like this. When I do that, I definitely want to anti-seize the bolts before I do it. So I'm just going to get the bolts right here. Got to put the bottom in first. I've got the car jacked up. You could see that kind of separated as much as I could. It's as much as it's going to go. I'm going to stand on that leaf spring, push it down so I can line it up. I'm actually going to put the top in first. I said bottom, but I meant top. It's just to keep them, not that I'm ever planning on really doing this again. I think if this ever has to happen again, it's probably going to be the end of this truck, because it's not going to have anything left of it, frame-wise. But always a good idea. Try to keep it all for yourself. It won't work, but you can try. The nuts on the outside. That's what so let's see here. There's the top. Line up here. Get it started. You do not want to tighten these up. Car's got to be down on the ground at ride height, basically. Loaded. The suspension has to be loaded before you tighten them up. So I'm just going to put them in right now. So you can see I can't get this right now, but I'm going to get this bolt ready because I will get it in a minute here. I'm going to go on this side. The way I found to do this is stand up on that. These are really barely off of the ground. As soon as I step on this, it's going to put it back on the ground. But I've separated the frame from the leaf spring as much as I can. And you can see it's got to go down to here. So what I found, at least on the other side, and hopefully on this side as well, move this out of the way so I don't break anything, is you got to put your weight on it. Put your weight on it to line it up. And get it lined up in the groove here. Let's see. It's forced out. First I got to get it over. There. Now I've got it in the groove there. That's what I'll do. Push it down. And line it up. Like that. I don't even have my hammer within reach here. It's just not lining up for me here, so let's see what I gotta do here. Line it up. Almost. A little more. Come on, just let me move. I know I'm blocking all your light, but I'm just lining it up. Trying to line it up and keep it. Every time I move, it goes back. Okay. Now I'm going to take it off of the floor jack on the frame there, let it go back down to ride height, and then I'll tighten these up. I don't have the bed on here. The bed doesn't weigh very much. I would say the bed's maybe 100 pounds. Maybe. I'm just going to lean on just a little. Let me get my wrench here. Because the bed actually doesn't weigh very much. It's plastic, and it's very lightweight. At ride height. Same thing at the bottom. Put my weight on just a little. Okay, that's it. New shackles are done.